Something unusual just happened in the AI world. It didn't come from Google. It didn't come from OpenAI. It came from a small startup that few have ever heard of. Their creation is tiny enough to run on a laptop, yet it's outsmarting AI models worth millions. It doesn't think like the others. It doesn't follow the same rules. Instead, it loops through ideas, checks itself, and adapts before answering. The results? Unbelievable. This is not just a new model. It's a new way of thinking, and it might change what we expect from AI forever. Setting the scene. The story of AI has always been about scale. Each year, new models grow bigger, trained on more data, running on massive clusters of machines. The message from the tech giants is clear. More size means more intelligence. That's why most breakthroughs come from companies with deep pockets and endless resources. But size comes with a cost. Large models need huge amounts of energy, expensive hardware, and weeks or even months of training time. Only a few organizations can afford to build them. For everyone else, using AI means relying on what those companies choose to release. This race for bigger models has shaped how we imagine the future of AI. Smarter machines have always been pictured as heavier, slower, and tied to powerful servers in distant data centers. Portable, fast-thinking AI felt like science fiction. That's why the arrival of a small model with such strong reasoning skills feels so unexpected. It doesn't just challenge big tech's approach, it forces a new question. What if intelligence doesn't have to come in a massive package? Enter HRM. The new model is called HRM, and it comes from a small team in Singapore. At first glance, there is nothing about it that screams breakthrough. It has far fewer parameters than the well-known AI giants. No billion-dollar data center was needed to train it. It is so light that it could run comfortably on a single graphics card. But what makes HRM different is not its size. It is the way it thinks. Instead of following the same design as most large language models, HRM's architecture is inspired by how the human brain makes decisions. It doesn't just process information once and move on. It works in loops. It plans, tests, adjusts, and tries again until it finds the best path forward. This design gives HRM an unusual advantage. Even with less data and fewer parameters, it can refine its reasoning while it is still working on a problem. That means small mistakes can be caught and corrected before the answer is complete. It is not built to chat endlessly or write poems. It was made to solve problems. And in the areas it was tested, it did more than just keep up with the competition. It outperformed models many times its size. The problem with current models. Most AI models today use a method called step-by-step reasoning. They break a problem into smaller steps, work through them in order, and then give an answer. On paper, it sounds smart. In practice, it has a weakness. One wrong step can ruin the entire result. Imagine trying to solve a long math problem in pen. You make a tiny mistake in the middle, but you keep writing because you can't go back and fix it. By the end, the whole answer is wrong, even though most of your work was correct. That's what happens inside many AI models. Once they start producing an output, they can't pause, rethink, or rewrite. They move in one direction until the answer is done. If the path they chose was wrong, there's no recovery. This limitation means even powerful models can fail on problems that require careful reasoning or adjustments along the way. They might sound confident, but confidence doesn't equal accuracy. HRM's creators saw this flaw and built their system to avoid it entirely. Instead of locking into a single chain of thought, HRM can loop, check its progress, and change course before committing to a final answer. The two-brain system. HRM's core design is built around two connected parts that work like separate brains. One is slow and strategic, the other is fast and focused. Together, they handle problems in a way that feels more like teamwork than a single stream of thought. The first part is the planner. It looks at the problem from above, thinking about the overall goal and possible approaches. It doesn't rush to an answer. Instead, it decides on the steps that should be taken and predicts what might happen next. The second part is the worker. This one acts quickly, following the planner's instructions to do the detailed work. It runs calculations, tests possibilities, and reports back with results. Here's where it gets interesting. They don't just talk once. The planner and worker go back and forth in a loop. The planner updates its strategy based on the worker's results. The worker then tries again with refined instructions. This can happen several times until the system is confident in its answer. This loop means HRM doesn't need to be perfect from the start. It can explore, adjust, and improve during the reasoning process. It's like having a chess master think 3 moves ahead while an assistant instantly carries out each move and reports the outcome. By the time HRM answers, it's not a first guess. It's the product of multiple rounds of thinking, testing, and refining, all happening inside a single compact model. The numbers that shocked everyone. When HRM was tested, the results surprised even experienced researchers. On reasoning challenges designed to push AI to its limits, this small model scored higher than systems many times larger. One test, known as the ARC-AGI benchmark, measures problem-solving ability across a wide range of tricky tasks. HRM scored well above some of the most respected commercial models. For a system with such few parameters, this was unexpected. The surprises didn't stop there. In Sudoku puzzles at hard and extreme difficulty, HRM solved over half of them. Competing models, including some well-known names, didn't solve a single one. The difference wasn't just in speed or style, it was in actually finding correct solutions where others failed. Another challenge involved navigating large mazes and finding the shortest route from start to finish. HRM found the optimal path in most cases, while other models missed entirely. These results were achieved with minimal training data. Instead of massive datasets scraped from the internet, HRM was trained with a small set of focused examples for each task. In some cases, it reached expert-level performance in hours rather than weeks. It proved that raw size wasn't the only path to high-level reasoning. Why this architecture matters. The way HRM is built changes what an AI can do. Most models work the same way, no matter how simple or difficult the question is. They take a set number of steps and then stop. That's fine for easy problems, but it wastes potential on hard ones. HRM works differently. Because its 2 parts loop together, it can decide to think longer if the task is complex, or finish quickly if it's simple. This flexible approach makes it closer to how people reason in real life. We don't spend the same amount of time on every problem, and now, neither does this AI. There's another advantage. Many large models require heavy memory use because they track information across deep layers and long sequences. HRM uses local updates that are easier to compute and don't overload memory. This means it can run on smaller devices and still keep its reasoning power. In practice, this makes AI more portable and affordable. You don't need a data center to use it. You could run it on a personal computer or place it directly inside machines like robots or medical tools. It's a shift from bigger and heavier to smarter and lighter. Real-world potential. HRM is not just a lab experiment. It is already being tested in real situations where accurate reasoning matters. In healthcare, it has been used to help diagnose rare diseases. By looping through possibilities and narrowing them down, it reached levels of accuracy that caught the attention of medical teams. In climate research, it has been applied to seasonal forecasting, producing results that matched or even surpassed traditional models. Because it runs on modest hardware, HRM can work in places where big AI systems are impractical. A hospital without a high-end server could still use it for analysis. A small research station could run it for predictions without relying on an internet connection to a massive cloud service. The team behind HRM includes engineers who have worked at leading AI companies. Their goal is not just to win benchmarks, but to make a system that can be placed directly into tools, devices, and machines. If it continues to improve, HRM could shift AI from being something you access online to something that quietly works beside you, fast, focused, and capable, no matter where it's running. The bigger picture and future outlook. HRM represents a shift in how we think about artificial intelligence. Instead of chasing size, it focuses on how a machine reasons. Around the world, small research teams are experimenting with new designs, systems that can think continuously rather than in fixed steps, models that use very little memory, and approaches that move beyond the standard transformer framework. What makes HRM stand out is that it's not just theory. It is already working in real scenarios, solving problems and beating systems that are far larger and more expensive. This isn't a carefully staged lab demo. It's proof that a smaller, well-designed model can outperform giants. If this approach keeps advancing, the next major AI breakthrough might not be a trillion-parameter powerhouse locked in a server farm. It could be a compact, adaptable model that runs anywhere, from laptops to robots, and still reasons at a high level. HRM shows that intelligence in machines doesn't have to mean massive scale. By thinking in loops and refining its process, it challenges long-held assumptions. The future of AI may belong to the smartest models, not the biggest ones. And in that future, AI will truly think, not just react.